All right, guys, what's up? This is Tanner. We're at Arcadia in Texas. I'm gonna be making two videos today. I'm gonna do a 9-hole front nine and then the 9-hole back nine. So hopefully they'll be shorter videos. Just gonna try to make it entertaining, just film myself, explain what I'm trying to do, and have some fun out here. Gonna get a little warm-up stretch. I never do this, but feeling a little tight in the hip flexors a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's hole one. You got a basic straight hole in a field. The front nine is not as interesting as the back. I will let you know. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in of a wraith. Try to get a good rip up there. It's a par 3, 417 feet. That probably wasn't in shot because I threw it nose up and it was pretty bad, but we got a little headwind. Should have probably mentioned we had a little headwind, but that was just not a great drive, not a great start, but it's a giant open field, so how much can you really mess it up, right? I mean, there is a sidewalk that's OB left, but who cares? I didn't hit it. Yeah, we're a little bit further out than I'd prefer to be, so I have to place an actual, like, pretty accurate shot up there to the basket. I'm gonna throw this pig. I just got it, so I've only thrown it a couple times. I don't really know what it's gonna do. But there's a little headwind, and hopefully it's overstable enough. It'll just kind of get up there and be in a putt range. Yeah, we got about 30 feet. I should also let you know it's like a perfect 70-degree day now. It's like Texas is finally coming out of the brutal summer. And let's try to drain this 30-footer, man. So I got a group of two playing behind me. Took a bogey on the first hole. Not ideal, but what do you expect when you leave yourself a 30-footer, you know what I mean? So bad drive, bad approach, bad putt. Classic disc golf, man. Oh, it's just so beautiful. I just love this sport, man. Love being outside, and it's freaking gorgeous. And we got the basket down there in the trees, and it's just a little 267 or something like that foot, par 3. I think I'm just gonna go T-bird. Just try to throw my champion T-bird right up in there that I got back from a creek from someone a while back. Try to get a nice little park job. All right, we probably got another 30-footer. I was a little worried about hitting that person, but it kind of moved. Left ourselves with another 29, 30, probably 25-footer. So should be able to drain these. It's not too hard, but I didn't warm up my putt at all, just to clarify. Oh no, I short-armed it. Didn't get the spin at all. Dang, man. All right, that's a par. All right, hole 3 here, that basket's right around the corner, 317 feet. I am trying to decide what I want to throw here. We kind of got a crosswind right to left. I might throw this just because I want the extra distance, the start wraith again. Or I could go like destroyer and really get it over there. But I'm just gonna go ahead and rip it. I need to throw something else. We got about a 50-footer. I always fall bait to pulling it out too far because I want to avoid these trees, but that was just a bad drive. That was a really bad upshot too, because it's way too windy to be running that kind of 50-foot pluser. A little bummed at my play, but at the same time, guys, I'm just here to have fun and like film a video for y'all, but I'm gonna still try to play my best. At least I made a putt, right? So we're still 1 over through 3 holes because I bogeyed the first, but these are easy little pars usually. The next hole I believe is a par 4 and it's like 500 plus feet or something. All right, I take it back. It's a par 3, 536, so probably gonna bogey it, but I'll do my best. I don't have a ton of distance. and I'll try to get a good rip. My drives so far have been absolutely garbage. It's not how they normally are. Like, yeah, I have issues sometimes throwing those up, but I'm usually decent. I just didn't warm up at all. So this is cold turkey, 3 holes in, 3 shots, that's it. So see if we can make it better. Grass is really tall. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really tall. So I'm gonna try to keep it out of that when it comes to this next drive here. We'll see though. There's no clear path, so it's hard to avoid. Like, the basket's way down there where that guy is. So 500, what was it, 40 something, or I don't know. Some pretty good sized distance down there. So I'm gonna give it another rip with the Wraith, because this is usually my furthest flying driver, because I get a little turn on it, let it fully flex out, but just keep nosing up right now. Keep nosing it up. So let's try to not do that, huh? That was better. We got a lot more spin and whip on that one. They went all right far. All right, this is actually probably the furthest drive I've had on this hole. The upshot looks doable, so I'm gonna try to get it done really quick. Oh no, it's going left. That's okay. I didn't throw it very hard because I was a little worried about overdoing it, so. All right, we got like another 35, 40 foot putt. Not really ideal, but it's what I'm leaving myself. I touched metal, but we're taking a 4, another bogue here. It says par 5 on the sign, but I'm pretty sure U-Disc says it's a par 4. So we're 2 over through 4. This is a pretty bad start. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a rip with the Star Wraith again. That was horrible. I was almost off the tee pad, so I kind of screwed up the release, but I'll take it. Pretty good skip right in the center. It'll work. All right, here's our second shot. It's a good, probably 350 or more. I'm gonna throw a giant Star Destroyer forehand, I think, to try to stay away from those trees. Oh no. Okay, well. So what happened there is I've been having issues with wrist roll and overturning the disc, and then it kind of just doesn't do what I want. So I've been trying really hard to get better at throwing it flat, and I've had to compensate for the wrist roll a bit, right? So that time I was like, all right, I want a little ante on it, so I'm gonna throw it flat because I always have a wrist roll. No wrist roll that time. Faded out directly into a tree. I don't even think it fell out of the tree, so this could be really bad, but obviously not ideal. That was a horrible shot. Roast me in the comments, please. I'm gonna try to film this, but I'm like really deep in this, so I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. There's a little tiny gap. Maybe I'll just try to get through that. We'll see. We'll see. It's not looking too hot, guys. Maybe I can't even really tomahawk safely. I'm just gonna try to pitch it out of there. It worked. Oh my God, I got out and it's actually rolling into probably 40-foot range. So that actually couldn't have went much better from that horrible lie. All right, this putt's for a 4, which is par per U-Disc standards, which is what I go by. Let's go ahead and try to save a par on this crazy, horrible throw. Holy shit, I actually got it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Let's go, baby. That was a big putt. That was probably 35, 40, maybe more. I just watched that back. It doesn't look very far in the camera, but it was pretty good. Watching my form, I feel like I kind of have like a Simon Lizotte sort of putt where I spin it really hard, like I'm a spin putter, and then I kind of kick my leg up in the back. I'm not very good at it, but I do it. That's how it feels like I have the best chance, I guess. Definitely works the best for long stuff because the spin just gives you all this extra distance, which is pretty nice. And so that makes me, let's see here. I bogeyed the last hole, so I was 2 over. I'm 2 over going into this hole, which is horrible. You're about to see. If I part, I'm pretty happy with that because it's just hard. I don't think you can birdie this hole unless you have like a 500-foot arm or something. All right, I might show you guys this one on the U-Disc image. It's 390 something foot par 3, and there's not really a line because apparently on the sidewalk's OB, but not left of it. So that's really odd. But the basket is around and behind this cluster of trees, and there's just like no line. It's like not possible for me to birdie ever. So I'm just gonna throw a nice forehand up there and try to get around that tree without going in the water, hopefully. And we'll move on from there. Oh, I'm going in the tree and probably in the water. Oh man, I think it stayed up from the water, but I did exactly what I didn't want to do. Classic. All right, so here we are on the bottom right. I luckily didn't go down in that water, but I don't have a great shot here, but at least I have, I don't know, some kind of thing, I guess. Ugh. I'm just gonna try to pull it out of there and hopefully not hit a tree. That's the ideal thing, so. Hey, that's all right. It's skipping like crazy, but it's got at least a look instead of nothing for par. All right, here's the par putt. It's like another 35 footer, probably, maybe 40. I'm not giving myself great looks, guys. Oh my God, dude. The putt is on right now. So that was sick. I drained like another 40 footer, so we're still 2 over. I believe we're going into hole 7. Don't exactly remember, but I'll update you. All right, guys, spin putt's been on the last couple holes. I'm just gonna throw a, it's only 296. I'm just gonna throw a destroyer up there and try to skip it under the basket. It's on the left, or this line of trees. It's a par 3. Keep it low, that's the key. That's like a meme. Just keep it low, that's the key. It's the one branch that you have to miss. All right, here we are, trying to save par. Not gonna lie, I usually birdie this hole. So we're going pig, it's windy. Just gonna try to get up there and not hit the tree on the right. So you know I'm probably about to do that because I just said I wouldn't. Maybe I'll go big spike hyzer and try to get over it. Yeah. Sit. That's pretty much parked. You can't do much better than that. I'll take it. Just took the tree out of play. All right, well, it's not a gimme, but I'm gonna try to make this. It's windy. All right, took a bogey there. The crappy putt. It's windy. We had a pretty heavy headwind there, so threw it a little lower and pulled it right. So we're 3 over going into hole 8. My best is 1 under, so this is not an ideal start, but I might surprise you guys. Maybe I'll do good eventually. All right, this is a 316 foot par 3. It's a big forehand basically. You can see the basket. From where I'm at on the tee, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm just gonna try to get it there. It should be an easy birdie, but I'm not the most accurate guy, so. There's the wrist roll. Maybe it actually played out in my favor though. Skip to it. That might be the first birdie of the day, guys. There it is. There she is, the beautiful park job. And then we're gonna be going into hole 9 after this. See, I don't get birdies very much. Not like the pros. All right, this is a 431 foot par 3 according to UDisc, so we're gonna go ahead and just play with that. And I'm gonna throw a destroyer, star destroyer, try to not hit those trees on the right and just get it down that gap and leave myself a decent upshot. Get up. Damn, man. It went right into the thickest part of the brush. That was a really good shot right down the middle, just low. I'm down here. Can't even see the disc. It's super thick in this stuff, but I'm gonna throw an envy, hopefully directly at the basket. Oh no, that's not good. That was pretty poor. This footing is horrible. They need to mow. It wasn't a horrible shot. I just turned it over a bit, so let's go ahead and see if we can spin put it in there for a par. Try to make this for 4. All right, that puts us over 3 over through the front 9. That's into episode 1 here, guys. So thanks for watching. If you want to see what happens on the back 9, which is usually a little more interesting in terms of holes, go ahead and watch part 2. See you there.